over $1 million. We've picked up over $1 million in sneakers in less than 6 hours. And at the end of the show, when everyone's gone, you'll have a pretty cool picture, and you might have some great B-roll of us stacking the Leaning Tower of Pisa that's behind me.
I'm just trying to take.
I'll be there in a minute when we walk them out, but
if the shit listen, if the shit sitting here is exactly what it's called, dead stock. It ain't selling. Eso está muerto. You need money to buy other shit. Come on, man. You tell me. Y'all want to learn how to do shit or not?
Exactly. What's going on, guys? It's your boy 2Js, and we're at the first Sneakercon of the year 2022, and it starts off in Fort Lauderdale. During this video, you're gonna see the most money ever spent in the history of any Sneakercon ever. Literally millions of dollars spent at this show. The biggest pickups of the year, and we're just in our first show. Shoes that are 100,000, shoes that are 75,000, and we picked up over 2,000 pairs in this video. Sneaker shopping with the one and only Fat Joe. Joe spent over 20 grand in this video. It was just a wild show, man. So sit back, soak this one in. This one is crazy, and let me know what you think at the end of this video. I got a new form of transportation for Sneakercon 2022. So this is gonna help me move around some pairs here at Sneakercon and grabbing stuff on consignment and buying. Cause why walk, right? Anyways, we're here at Sneakercon the day before the show. But Urban Necessities and myself and the team have gotten here a little bit early because we had a lot of wheeling and dealing going on in Florida. Florida is one of my favorite states to come to because every single time we're here, the show is just really great, and there's tons of shoes and amazing people. And I got some rare stuff that we've picked up so far. We've processed north of 115 pairs, but we got over 1,000 pairs here in the room. And what we've processed is already worth $500,000. So let's just start with some stuff that you don't see every day. Like a size 13 Yellow Lobster. This is probably the second or third time this shoe's even come out of the box. This is a size 13. This is rumored to be one of the very few and only size 13s. $100,000 sneaker. This might be one of the monster moments for Sneakercon, and we haven't even started yet. So this is the first one. If you know any buyers, well, not for nothing, I hope I've sold this before you see this video, but if you know any buyers, I got a shoe for $100,000 for you. Another great shoe that we picked up, and we actually picked up a full size run of, are the Paul Urits. And these are starting to make a nice little comeback, but there was two different guys that were in on this, and you know, to see the details on this and the quality is really great. This was an era where SB, Nike Dunks, and just everything Nike was doing with the skateboard division, they were really trying to hook us and make us fall in love with the stories and the concepts and the qualities and the materials. And it hasn't been the same since they've changed the last. But from a quality standpoint, this older stuff is amazing, and all the stuff that no one cared about now is starting to come back and become relevant. And Urban Necessities is going to have a full size run of these available through UN and eBay online, so you can check either of our platforms for that. So here's what this is. These have really shot up. When I first started buying sneakers and reselling sneakers, this was a shoe that went for $1,800 or $1,000 8 years ago, and now, you know, these bigger sizes are fetching almost 6 figures. You know, you're probably wondering why it came in a bag like this, but at that time, Nike, when it would send it out to its reps or, you know, its promo pairs out, they came in bags, and all the SKUs and everything were tagged into the insole. Would you pay 75 grand for these? Because that's what we're listing them at. So here's another one of those shoes where it's got a really great story. Not everybody's gonna fall in love with the silhouette, but you know, Nike's original name was Blue Ribbon Sports. Then there was Pabst Blue Ribbon, Pabst Blue Ribbon, not really a collab, but one was a blue ribbon and so was the other one. And the one that made it with the blue ribbon said, hey, you got to stop that. And then this never happened. Pretty cool, huh? You guys know what these are? Krampus Dunk, except this is special box vibes. Keeping with the lobster theme. It's a little different. What I love about these is the fact that you have this amazing toe box. The material on that is crazy, and then the side panels. This is crazy. Probably some of the more cool, probably one of the coolest boxes you've ever seen. Pause heads. It never came out of the box. You know what the impressive thing about these are? Size 13. Good luck finding dunks in size 13. Oh wait, not at Urban Necessities. You could find them there. So as you can see, we picked up a bunch of them. I'm trying to find you some real gems, but you know, like DS Tiffany's, size 13. Here's another one of those Pabst Blue Ribbons in a little bit better shape. You ever seen these? Kevlar tip laces. This was supposed to represent, I don't know if I can say this on camera. Should I say this? Did I tell you what this was for?
Did, yeah.
You think I could say that?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. So this was supposed to represent a thick booty girl, backside busting out of denim. So this is supposed to be her backside busting out of denim with the pink lipstick. Can you see it?
The creativity, right?
It's different.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Nike heard that concept and was like, no, we're not doing that.
Let's scratch that.
But the color combo is solid, and the denim is crazy. And there's going to be a bunch of shoes throughout this video that I'd like to show you. Oh, this is the one. This is the... You know where I'm going with this, huh? So, what was the shoe in New York, dunk-wise, that caused riots, shutdowns, newspaper articles attached to a brand? What shoe was that?
Gotta be the Pigeons.
Gotta be the Pigeons, right? Have you ever seen a pair of Pigeons that had the articles, right? The actual newspapers with the clippings, haven't yellowed. The Sneaker Frenzy that sparks ruckus. Never, these newspapers have never even been opened. They were just bought, folded in half, and this is probably the most pristine size 13 dead stock pair. Well, I think since the release. Size 13, dead stock, 45,000. Another monster moment. Debatable, probably one of the most iconic sneakers in the history of sneakers.
I don't even think that's a debate. That shoe's what? 15 years old?
Well, no, this is
12?
this is 2000.
10? Yeah, look at that.
No, I think
No, 2004.
So yeah, so look at that.
Yeah.
18 years old.
Amazing, bro.
18 years old. This is the cleanest pair you'll ever see.
It has no kind of marks on it, nothing, bro. So we know one thing, those were kept indoors.
So the person that I collected this from explained it to me like this. As they acquired these items, it basically was okay, cool, and then went in a storage unit. This one for north of 18 years. Oompa Loompas. So a lot of amazing dunks, but the key thing here is that these are all sizes you do not see. These have been dried up in the market. And to find someone that saw value in just forgetting about them, it's just amazing. I have 115 pairs that we've processed here that are north of almost 500,000. From Janowski golf shoes that you've never seen, that you might not see value, but this at Urban Necessities is going to sell within seconds because there's golf courses all over Vegas and guys are coming in looking for that different sneaker. There's no right or wrong way to do sneakers, and it's really the beauty's in the eye of the beholder kind of thing with this stuff. Supreme Blazer Low. Let's see what else we got. Paul Pierce, Houston All-Star Game 2006 away pair. Velas. More Janowskis. These are... Oh, don't space, Jay. This bricked when it first came out.
I mean, anything in those gold boxes.
Yes, sir.
Pull up the SKU. 313 171 006. It's like I forget.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. So Twin Peaks Dunk High. Ooh. Derbies. This is one of my favorite pairs that I haven't been able to find in my size, but I found it in a 13. Or no, rollerballs, right? Those rollerballs. Oops. Medicine balls, right? I believe this is a medicine ball. You know what these are? Anybody in the room?
Lost.
Cheech and Chong's.
Cheech.
As you wear these, they distress fray. And this is all green. Supposed to represent smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this content makes you motivated to come to the next Sneakercon so we could buy or consign your pairs. Here at Urban Necessities, we are always looking for new stuff. Entourage. Fun fact. At one point, Urban Necessities walls and pillars were themed after this sneaker. Do you know what sneaker this is? The Statue of Liberty Dunk. As you wear this, it frays, scratches, and they're supposed to represent the Statue of Liberty. It's all copper.
It's like a bronze on the copper, yeah.
Yeah. I had themed it that because it was the Un-American, it was the American Dream, or the Un-American Dream.
Yeah.
So Statue of Liberty.
Makes sense.
Here's a good one. Nanu, Morgan Mindy,
Oh, wow.
size 13. Robin Williams was ahead of his time, man. But that, I know, I have a Dino Jr. I have multiple of these, and one of them is actually signed by the guys that designed them.
Oh, that's sick.
Huffs, DS, immaculate. So crazy. January 2017. I actually turned around and I sold one of these for $20 DS size 12.
Yeah, you did so.
I have a receipt that I posted in a YouTube video not too long ago with the guys over at Private Selection. Fast forward 2022, January 14th to be exact, or by the time you watch this video or content, probably next week. Dead stock Heineken's north of 10 grand.
Come up, huh? From $20 to $10K?
Yeah, whoever got that shoe, can you, if you see this content, can you please repost it, and if you have the receipt? Man, oh man. This is probably the cleanest size 13 you've ever seen. So I showed you a bunch of stuff. What I haven't showed you is that right here, as the rest of the crew and the family and the guys are hanging out with me and we're sitting here going down memory lane, is all these little boxes that I'm giving free promos to brands that should be at Sneakercon, because, just saying, are another 1,000 pairs of shoes. So this typical 2J's Urban Necessities Sneakercon picture, it's going to be pretty epic. So stay tuned for another monster moment. You guys need to come to Sneakercon. Please pull up and hang out with your boy one time.
my shit.
Come on, man.
We buy our shit.
We buying it, man. And selling and trading. That's Sneakercon, baby. Let's go.
You see this anywhere, get it for $100. It came to my store and it was sold out. Like, in my own store. That's
We need you to return to it, move into the parking garage. We're not even vehicles in the loading dock. We now open the doors so the loading dock is clear. Please move your vehicles as soon as you unload them. We need to move to the parking garage.
Like the setup?
take that motherfucker on the road, huh? This better than a food truck, huh?
Oh yeah, man. We'll pull out for you guys whenever you guys are set
I
up.
see what you saying.
Videos,
Yes.
little vlog.
What you want me to say?
Give
us a shout out, man.
Soul Kicks?
Soul Kicks on wheels.
Yo, what's up? Soul Kicks on Wheels. Your boy Fat Joe, man. Y'all know what it is. Peace, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it,
Respect,
appreciate
brother.
it. Thank you. Is it okay if we take a picture with you?
I mean, we got a whole video already.
Where was the kid with the rust pink? So, Joe, we just bought a 10.5 DS. Yeah. And like, and I get it. It's the price. I understand it's the size at that price. But how do we work out a trade so my man could actually wear that shoe and not have to pay that to wear it type shit?
Yeah, and then we'll hold on to the thing.
They don't want to buy the other one.
So give me a number. So this is a 10.5. Like 10 you know what I'm saying? So your number was what, 26 for both? So what would it be if I just essentially we're doing a trade? I understand that costs a little bit more. Look at your numbers. Look at your numbers on the 10.5.
Came up the right money you want. Then it is. I'm just trying to take.
I'll be there in a minute when we walk them out, but
If the shit
I already talked to him.
listen. If the shit sitting here is exactly what it's called, dead stock. It ain't selling. Eso está muerto. You need money to buy other shit. Come on, man. You talking shit. Y'all want to learn how to do shit or not?
Exactly how I came earlier and I gave you
Shouldn't
a
hold on to
little scan thing, scan that, create an account, and before the end of the show, if you ain't sold it, bring it over there, and I'm man of my word, we're both gonna sit here and pay attention to that shit.
Oh wait, let me get that little shit.
I got it. You got it. Yo, Joe, I was walking around in my little test.
No. We need to pay credit card.
Yeah, the credit card. Yeah.
You got it. Well, those are rich. We got 12, bro.
So we'll go chill
So
over
we
here
got
for a
both
minute.
the sneakers. Where's it at?
So, yeah, we're doing this. Te lo dejo aguantar. Put it in the case.
Put it in the case. It looks the same way.
It looks the same.
He's in love with these shit.
I understand.
You know I want to pay a sneaker for you.
If you got it for better, I don't want it no more, man.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
We got cleared.
So how much you want? 195.
I wanted 11. You know,
This one. We already got this one. Right?
Yeah, I ain't that water though.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big A Custom Team. We're back at it with another video. This guy right here. So here's what's going on in life. I'm starting to analyze that I have a lot of short friends, so I'm about to debt all these dudes. Especially this little hairy guy right here. Big heart though. Because I mean, I gotta be looking down at these guys, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And every time me and Danny have a conversation, he looks up at me.
We're gonna have a man-to-man conversation.
What you copping, Joe?
Different things. Yo, this is size 12?
If you post it, bro, I'm gonna die laughing. It'll be like next week.
Size 12, give me these things.
Today has been, you know, typical Florida Sneakercon Urban Necessity vibes. We've picked up north of 1,500 pairs. You know, our average dollar per transaction on these consigned goods are definitely going to come in over $400. The most expensive shoe that we picked up was over It's a $100,000 shoe, which is the Yellow Lobster. And we also have shoes that we're going to be selling at Urban Necessities now that were picked up here at Sneakercon for $50,000, $75,000. So that even though it's a $400 average, there's some big ticket items in there that I'm really excited to be able to sell through Urban Necessities that we picked up here in Florida at Sneakercon. So, since before the doors open, pretty much since yesterday, we've actually been consigning shoes here at Sneakercon Fort Lauderdale. And these guys, they've been doing a great job. Charlie and Paul have pretty much been dealing with all our consigners that are based out of Florida or that drove down to Florida, come hang out with us. You see some of that process going on. So a lot of these shoes, or all of these shoes, are gonna be on a truck on their way to Vegas tonight. And they'll get there before I do. So let's see how many we pick up. So you can kind of get an idea. This is 4 rows deep, and it goes all the way. My booth is 30 feet wide. 30 feet wide, 10 feet that way, right? So that's got to be about 15 feet so far, and we have a whole nother room filled with shoes. I think we're doing okay. This is an $18,000 shoe being consigned by my guys that did a major assist to Fat Joe. Joe bought a shoe, they size swapped it so Joe could wear it.
Shout out to that boy Fat Joe and my boy CJ Kids. Appreciate y'all boy. Gotta go and show love that boy. Ask us for that
These guys are treating me like I'm a miracle worker.
For real. Appreciate y'all boys.
What's up, people? Big Sleeps here, posted up. Sneakercon Fort Lauderdale. I'm out here painting in Miami. Took a drive out to come see 2J's. Urban Necessities out here in Fort Lauderdale. Peace, man. Much love.
What's going on, guys? So I got into tattooing about 2.5 years ago. I've been drawing for about 20 years. I reached out to Robert. I took a chance and he got back to me. And now I'm his apprentice, learning with skin design with the family. Keisha and Masha, they hit me up to do a Sneakercon, and it's been an amazing experience meeting all of these people and networking and getting a chance to do something that I've never done before and travel. It's been awesome.
Oh, believer.com, Urban Necessities, sign. You got it on. You ain't got it on, you got it wrong.
Take a commercial break. I have to go to the bank. So now, let's go vote for back for more. So we're gonna go through this. What do you got? Got the jug? Yes. I didn't even remember I got this.
Well,
Okay,
crazy price on it.
Ooh, well, I thought these was about to be them.
The twos?
Yeah.
Then the Michigan off-white, yo.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is the first round. We have to go back in because
We ain't done
needed
yet.
our hands free.
We ain't done yet, man.
And he sees the number everywhere.
That's crazy.
So he just popped up. Random.
Hold on,
He's
say it
even
again,
in
say it
here.
again.
333. We've been seeing it everywhere. He just got the tattoo. 333 at 333. It's 354 right now. I look up and I look across the room and I see this guy's shirt.
I mean, I think now more than ever, you have entrepreneurs that understand that we could be our own banks, we could be our own funding, we could be our own creditors, and we could create a lot of cool stuff in a really short amount of time. But at the end of the day, I think our story, our energy, our effort within the community that's made us a staple within the industry and a go-to for a lot of people. And with the help of eBay and Sneakercon, we're showing people that we could handle the volume and we can move it in a very efficient manner.
And you've been doing this obviously for a long time. A lot of people I talk with today have been in this for like 3 months, 18 months, stuff like that.
Isn't it amazing?
So can you talk about like that evolution and where this came from?
Yeah,
and going?
definitely. I mean, I think again, the industry's changing, the consumer's changing, the seller is changing. I think now more than ever, you have a lot of people that are very curious as to how this works, and they're giving it a first try, and this is their first interaction, and it's great. It's the safest place where you're going to be able to see at a very large scale all sorts of volume, price points, styles, like it's every genre of everything, right? And the seller is the same. So for me, it's exciting to work with so many of these new guys and kind of share best business practices with what's worked for us and kind of spread it. And at Sneakercon, besides the content or besides the consignment process model that we're using here, that's what I'm here for, is for those guys that want to try to open up a business or want to try to be at a table and kind of guide them and coach, right? So it's been a lot of fun. And it's really hard for me to miss these because I'm so consumed with these interactions and I'm still learning, even though everybody's putting us on like a higher pedestal than the guy next to us, right? And it's been a lot of fun, man.
Like showing that inspiration with selling kicks, opening up your store, and showing me that I need to get the fuck off my ass. I really I want to show you that I appreciate every video you make. Every time you tell people, allocate your money to this, do that, and all the tips and advice you give out, man. My story is that me, my mother, we lost our place, homeless, for at least half of my middle school years and my elementary school years. I sat there and studied Flight Club, studied all types of offer-ups, eBay, things I couldn't touch, I couldn't acquire. But the thing is, when I watched your video, it gave me a chance to realize that I can do it. And it gave me a reason to say the next day, I know I can. So I was sat there stuck in my home thinking, I can't do this. I remember that one fucking video, you were like, in the Santa Claus outfit, you're like, yo, y'all can get credit cards. Check that out. Do this, buy shoes, take a risk, and I did it. And I got there, man, started with nothing. Those shoes, my first hit, we still in the shelter, man. Pale Air 5's been in my grill since they first released. I remember I couldn't even buy them, I couldn't get in line, I didn't have the hustle in me, but watching your videos made me say, fuck it. Let me hop on OfferUp, and what I did, my first deal, I ended up getting bellies for $86. For $86, you got the Flight Club, sold me bulk. I just kept flipping until that day. Every day, even if I knew I couldn't do it, I still moved, bro. Really appreciate it.
Keep at it, keep going.
I tried to every single day, man. Every day. I would have never predicted it.
You started believing in yourself, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
What I gathered is, yo, you showed me that I should believe in myself. Now I believe in myself, and I'm getting to where I want to go.
Yeah.
So now that you believe in yourself, now you got to go even harder.
What you did is like you showed me that I can't dictate what the next day could be without putting no work.
Right. So keep at it. Go.
Man,
Go make money. Go make more money in here.
Thank you, man.
Love. Take care. You know, I think for the guy or girl that's you know, just starting and they're like, man, I don't know if I could do this. I think you really, more so than asking yourself, do you want to do this or can you do this? Is this something that you think you want to do long term? And that could be sneakers or whatever, just business in general. Is the business that you're considering jumping into something that you want to do long term? And if the answer is yes, then you can't allow the moments that make it difficult or why there isn't support or why you're not selling or can't sell be the reasons that stop you from doing it long term. None of it is easy, and most of it is going to be traumatizing, frustrating, make you want to quit. And you got guys like me telling you that at no point in time throughout that journey do you stop. That's when you have those thoughts or those moments, that's when you gotta go harder and remind yourself, this is what I wanna do long term, and this can change my life. So, shout out to all the consigners and everybody that allowed us to make this type of record-breaking day happen for Urban Necessities. That guy right there is a rock star. You should give him a follow. Vasily got kicks. How many shoes did you consign? Almost 1,000 pairs just from this guy. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a crazy day. Thank you to everybody that pulled up. Thank you for everybody's understanding. This one was a little difficult for me because I had that little procedure done last week. I had the surgery I had to get done, and you know, now we get all this back to Vegas, start selling some of these crazy shoes, and hopefully you'll have this video up in the next week or two, guys. Appreciate you. Catch you in Vancouver.